Namaste. So I decided to come back up with a little more information. We had some supporters, I guess, inquiring and wondering about various different things because there's a lot of stuff going on in the network. You guys got to remember this is a network as well when you listen to these videos. So sometimes you might not understand some of the information because it's stemming from other videos. You might just be new jumping in, so just jump in like the soap operas. It's kind of like that. Get in where you fit in so you can figure it all out. But essentially, what happened is that the IRS had contacted us, like I talked about a couple of days ago, and we decided to challenge them, and we kind of like lost the battle but won the war. We could say it like that, because of course we're a small channel, so we got engulfed by larger groups, like I talked about earlier. However, we were still able to secure some paperwork and finances, a couple of checks that could help us, not only ourselves, but help other landowners is what we want to actually do in the future to not only secure land, but to teach landowners how to monetize on their land so that their land is not taken. Because that's kind of like what we were going through. Like our channel, to you it's a channel, but to us it's like land. And the IRS is kind of like trying to put liens to take that from us, and luckily we were successful. That's not going to happen. Nothing's going to be taken. However, we do got a lot of work to do, so I want to kind of report some positive work that we did. We were able to secure, working with some Major League Baseball teams. I'm not going to go into who because it's kind of secret, but we were able to secure, in one day, we were able to raise $43,000 to counteract the IRS, and that turned into a bond for us, a daily bond. And they ended up exchanging this bond that I'm talking about, because this happened 5 days ago. So what happened is that a couple of days after that, they came and contacted us. It wasn't 5 days, excuse me, about 3 days ago, somewhere around there. So like I'll say, like within the past 2 days, the IRS came back and contacted us about the bond that was established and wanted to go ahead, because we beat them essentially before the deadline even happened. Through a weekend futures trade, we were able to put up the amount that they were saying was going to turn into a lien on our channel. They was going to charge us $1,000 a day to occupy our own property. Can you believe that? Just from doing videos and not raising enough money. And we were able to counteract that with a $43,000, to be exact, $43,000 bond that we raised through digital trading. And through satellites, we were able to raise that in an actual property that we own. I'm not going to do videos there now, but it's a building that we essentially own through Major League Baseball, though. So it's actually teams that kind of own it with us. I'm not going to disclose those teams. There's various different teams that own this, and it carries over into the hockey world because of the playoffs. And we were able to actually put up points yesterday based off of that. So I know a lot of people are like, things seem like they're going so bad for you and you're always complaining. I just want to kind of put out some good positive information. Like, we were able to actually overcome the first IRS. Now the fact that I'm putting this out, I know the IRS, they don't like that, like they're going to try to come back, I understand that. But I still have to report what's going on. And like, nah, we were successful. So what's going to happen now is that we're going to essentially take that bond, like we said, and we traded that for another bond. And we're going to essentially start to trade now with corporations and establish contracts, and essentially get into not taxing people, but essentially get into operating with a tax ID number, essentially in the future, to not tax people, but to actually accept certain claims for value, which will help our land and other people's land in the future. So that's complex as far as how we're going to help other people. I think we should discuss that in a separate episode, but I just want to kind of put it out there. If you are a landowner or thinking about owning land, you have group of people actually that are seasoned in law that can help you. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't feel like you don't have any protection, because we were reading the Final Call newspaper, and they were talking about a lot of landowners don't want to purchase land anymore. They feel unprotected. They don't have a nation to really back them, and that's true. So we want to help with all of that. So stay vigilant. Look out for more information in the future. If time permits and money permits, we will be reporting more. Namaste. Go.